Hello and welcome to GPTV on Tuesday the 8th of November. My name is Gary Peer.
Oh, your introductions are so terrible. My name's Philip Kingston. Let's get on with the show on Tuesday the 8th of November.
I already said the day. You've got introduction envy, haven't you, Philip? Because I just did it. I think I'm going to start doing it now.
You reckon? Some viewer feedback. Who's got the most bounce?
Most bouncy introduction.
We like to start the show with a bounce, Gary. Some people say it's the barocca of their Tuesday evening.
Exactly right. Now talk about it. Or some people say that it's a bit of a aphrodisiac to their Tuesday nights too, Philip.
That I've never heard.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
you know what? I don't want to meet that person.
That person?
I really don't want to. Well, I'm assuming
many people.
I'm assuming only one person could have said that, but that person just don't want to meet.
Phil, we should have bounce because we've sold 18 out of 19 properties. That's a 95% clearance rate. High five, because that is pretty good, man. Pretty good weekend of auctions.
Pretty good against an industry average. Well, I've got to tell you, I'm so sick of the industry average because we've got CoreLogic coming out, we've got Domain coming out, we've got the Real Estate View, the industry coming out, and all three of them are completely different. So we've got clearance rate in Melbourne of as low as 74% and as high as 80%.
So what do we take? The middle point?
So we'll take the middle point.
Well, 78% we'll say is the industry average.
So you're saying the middle point between 74 and 80 is 78.
Well, I thought maybe plus a little bit. 77% is the middle point. Thanks for filling me up on that, Phil. I thought you said it was 82%, 74 and 82%. But then that would still
that would have still been
low.
Well,
anyway, maths has never been our strength. There's a reason that we're in real estate.
95%.
That we do know.
Let's put that down to numbers. We had 19 auctions across our group.
Put up the charts, put up the towers, Phil. About 95% against the industry average of 77. That is exciting and a great weekend. Only one left to go.
We would have been 100% if it wasn't for one
that
sale,
apartment in Hewington Road that didn't sell,
of which we will get sold pretty quickly. I want to just bring to viewers' attention that our stats, and we've always said that we are a great barometer of the market because if you have a look at our sales, we had sales I think from as low as $500,000 to as much as almost $3 million and everything in between, and across a whole lot of different suburbs, Gary. So when we talk to you on Tuesday evenings, we're really summarising a whole breadth of stock across a whole lot of price ranges, across a whole lot of suburbs. So I think as a barometer of the market, we are far more accurate than CoreLogic, than Domain, the real estate industry. We are, in fact, the newspapers should run the Gary Peer Index. So I think we'll now start referring to our stats on Tuesday evening as the Gary Peer Index. That's a new one, Gary, as I mentioned in Keverall on the weekend, which was one of our stunning auctions, where I introduced the property as part of the dress circle of Caulfield North.
Hey, Phil, I've got some stats for you. 3162 is a postcode, and of course we sell all over, but we just happen to do a lot. 3162. One property out of in excess of 100 unsold this year of our auctions. And there's of a total properties unsold, I think there's about 16 or 17 of the whole year that unsold. 9 have been withdrawn, I think 6 have been rented out. I think there's 1 or 2 left. But we haven't had one property this year that we couldn't sell that another agent has. But last week we sold 3 properties that other agents couldn't. This last week alone.
Gary,
so that's a little bit of a bitch time, Phil.
Interesting.
Have a little bit of bitchiness.
Should this be called the bitch segment?
Yeah, I know we should.
I reckon we should have
a logo.
We should have a music, that introduces the bitch files.
Let's see if Visual Domain can do something on it. Let's go back to the start. Here comes the
bitch file.
And that's the bitchy word of the week there, Phil. So let's get into the
viewers,
results.
if you'd like to see us introduce more segments like the bitch files, because this show started off talking about aphrodisiacs, so we could have the sex files. The sex files, the bitch files. We can take this show down to the gutter.
Exactly right. Wouldn't the real estate industry, and of course with all of that filthy talk and all of that inappropriate talk, and yet the RAIV still said that we're the #1 agent in the whole of Victoria.
So viewers, and a special shout out to you as viewers who have helped us take these awards.
Thank you. And we haven't talked about it together.
We haven't again, but let's talk about the fact
that
we
were away on holiday.
The best small agency in Victoria, which went to Jeremy Rosens and St Kilda. The best large agency in Victoria, which went to our entire group. Now, to think that we can say all of these things on GPTV and still win. It goes to show how terrible the competition must have been.
It's possible that Donald Trump can win, because it's on right now, Phil. So by the time this goes to air, There's going to be
that's a great analogy. If we can take out these awards, being
inappropriate,
the filthy, inappropriate idiots that we are.
That's right.
If we can win the awards, then Trump can win.
Yeah,
I've got to tell you, Gary.
No one respects women more than him. No one. Go on.
I've got to tell you, if he wins. Yeah. I love the United States. I really do love it. I know. Look,
if you forgot about the damage that he could do as winning, how entertaining will he be as a world leader? I mean, there'll be something every minute,
and
every hour.
How good does Alec Baldwin? His last one of him is he is sensational. In fact, here's what I'm hoping for. And I might get a call from the Secret Service with what I'm about to say, but if Trump does get assassinated, and I'm not, as a lover of democracy, I am not advocating assassination of presidents or prime ministers.
He ran off the stage the other day.
But if he did, I reckon the perfect story to this is that he gets shot, right? They rush him off stage. Yep. He does die, right?
Sadly, you
but
don't want that to
they
happen.
keep it a secret,
and
they bring out Alec Baldwin
to be the president of the United States.
And everybody goes, you know what? Blood loss, he changed, he's doing a better job. He still looks and sounds like Donald Trump, but he's the new improved version.
Right.
In fact, there was a movie.
There was a movie that was
made by. This is just
nonsense,
bubbering, meandering, silly rubbish.
Let's talk about the auctions on the weekend very quickly now, Philip, because we started off on Saturday morning in Bay Street, Brighton, Philip. We sold that very well for a figure of $620,000, Phil. So that was exceptional. We then moved on.
Given the fact we've got 18 sales, are you going to go through each and every one of them?
Do that.
I know, but
because you want me to be quicker.
I just want you to pull 3 or 4 from the weekend.
Okay.
6, okay. From Saturday or across the weekend?
Goulay Street, Philip. That was a surprise result for Jeremy Rosens and the Security team. Sold for $1,015,000, so much above reserve.
Sounds like a big ticket.
Well done over there, Philip. Moore Street. Well, that one was a knockout.
Wow.
But it's undisclosed. But wow, what a price.
Are we able to say how many hundreds of thousands it sold over reserve? Because we're not telling them the reserve and the final selling price.
But it was many hundreds of thousands. Philip, we go to the shores of Carnegie to Oak Dean Crescent. We're moving on. That one sold for $810,000, well ahead of expectation. We thought we might get in the 7s there. So well done to the team down there. Philip, in Larch Street, that's the one we can talk about. Let's talk a little bit about that. We've got a little snippet of vendor interview.
Oh, you're going out as a roving reporter now.
I was a roving reporter, and I think I had to catch that vendor's view because the reserve was $1,350,000, which was in line with what we quoted, sort of the top end of that.
Yes.
And that was the reserve, and that's what the vendor thought. And it was interesting, Phil, because it was close to a school, and the buyers were saying, "Oh, we don't like the school." Oh, no, we don't like the school.
When you say it was close to the school, viewers shared a boundary fence.
Well, okay, it was close to the school.
But it doesn't get much closer than that.
I've got to tell you, what's wrong with being near a school? No one's there at night. There's no noise.
No, it's true.
And what the laughter of kids is like something scary, you know. But Philip,
it butts the Steiner School, and if you think about being next to a school, at least if you're going to be next to a school, the Steiner School has got children that come from interesting backgrounds.
That's right. Yeah,
brilliant
kids.
Well, I don't think they're necessarily brilliant kids, but they're children from more alternative families.
And our experience.
Am I out of line saying that?
No,
do you think?
I don't think so. And our experience at school is that most rotten kids at school don't attend anyway.
We came from alternative families too. We were the alternative children.
We were, Phil. Phil, that property sold against a reserve of $1,350,000 amidst intense competition for $1,805,000.
And here's a little snippet of the interview you conducted, Gary.
Thank you.
Amazing result, the team were just amazing throughout the whole campaign. I'm thrilled.
Excited?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. A little bit more than the reserve?
A little bit more, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that'd have to be the shortest interview on the planet.
Well, that's okay.
I reckon,
keep it brief.
And by the way, if you're going to do more of those, and I reckon you should because they're great.
Thank you.
But you've got to get a Gary Peer mic which says GPTV.
A big fluffy one with a big logo on it.
And you know what we should also do, right? Just here's a scoop because we're going to do this and only GPTV viewers are going to know about it. But what we're going to do is we're going to get one of those GPTV which says GPTV on the mic. Yeah. But we're also going to get attached to your hand one that says ABC, Channel 9 and Channel 7.
Foxtel,
so when you put your hand out, CNN, you won't see that all of these are attached and the viewers are going to think that, geez, how can you believe
I like your coverage. I like your creative and devious thinking.
Yeah, there's a GPTV scoop on how real estate agents are able to manipulate outcomes on things.
Phil, I just want to say to you also...
I mean manipulation in the nicest possible way.
Phil, it happened. The person that bought this house in Larch Street, I know we kept going on about this sale, but
can we move on?
because it was somebody whose grandkids went to the Steiner School next door and they wanted to be
Really?
there. So there,
Really?
the school is a blessing.
That's a nice
There you
story.
go. Kevrell Road, Philip, sold very well under intense competition for well in excess of reserve for an undisclosed price, but I thought we'd talk about the sale anyway. As we should talk about this one in Balaclava Road, sold straight after auction, Philip, with 2 bidders.
Yep.
Passed in, looked like nothing was happening, and lo and behold, you've gone and knocked it off.
Viewers, one of
very
the
shortly
joys of
thereafter.
having auctions is it brings buyers to the day and brings them to the moment and puts
To the
them in
boil.
a state of excitement, brings them to the boil. Often we'll pass in a property and then go into post-auction negotiations with 1, 2, sometimes 3 people. But it's the process of excitement that brings the sale to a conclusion. And I think that was beautifully said.
The
I thought it was
theme,
coming out of my mouth. I thought, gee, that actually is a good...
the theme of getting
it's a good-
premiums.
do you want to...
Yeah, I want to cut you off
Right.
and just shut you up for a minute. The themes of getting great premium prices for family homes, Philip, continued in Glenira Road. Reserve 1,550. The vendor said, can we try for 1,550? Because we thought we might get around 1,415. We said, okay, let's try that. And first bid was 1,450. Bang. Up it went, Philip, to
This is
$1
quite
million
an exciting auction.
$1,820,000,
Yep,
Phil.
yep.
So that was extraordinary, by the way. Absolutely
Yep.
extraordinary. So well done.
Got some video footage of that we'll just put up.
At 1,820,000, get ready to congratulate the new owner of this fabulous property. First call, second call, third and final call, 1,800,000.
Only for one reason, viewers. I'm now going on Saturday and Sundays out of the suit and tie. I'm now going with a more relaxed approach, which is sports jacket and pants.
I never even noticed that. I never even noticed that. There you go.
Do you know how much money I've invested in that look?
Such a waste, isn't it? For me.
Anyway, viewers,
we didn't do it for me.
Some
that's for sure.
feedback whether you think that is still a smart professional look or whether I should go back to the conservative, boring suits that my partner Gary insists on wearing on each weekend.
Can we wear short sleeve shirts in summer?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
That's
can
all I
you?
want.
I suppose
I'd like shorts.
I suppose you'd like to wear a safari suit.
What's that? I don't even know what suppose it is.
So a safari suit, it was big in the 70s
Yep.
where men wore shorts
Yep.
with a matching jacket. Now
Oh,
it was
I like the
shorts
idea of
and even the jacket had a short sleeves and it was a safari suit and they did wear it with ties.
I think we've got 14 or 15 auctions coming up this weekend. Shall we review them, Philip?
Yes,
because
let's
they're
do
over
that.
7 or 8
Let's
suburbs.
get into it, Gary.
Let's not start on the weekend, Philip. Let's precede that by tomorrow's auction in Glen Huntly Road,
Oh,
Philip. We're
yes,
selling a shop
yes.
there, and it was the old Helen Glow store for many years for those that have been dwellers of Elstwick forever, like
Yes.
I have.
What was a Helen Glow
just,
store?
Just up the road from the old renowned cinema. Now, is there anybody that remembers the renowned cinema in Glen Huntly Road, Elstwick? If there is, send in some of your memories and thoughts
I'm
of the
presuming
renowned
that's
cinema.
where the classic is.
No, it's not, Philip. It was the
Ah.
second cinema in Elstwick.
Is that right?
Yes, the renowned cinema. If anybody can tell me where it was, we're going to send you off to the cinema.
You're
Give
going
you
to
tickets.
send you to the renowned cinema.
No, we're not, Phil. It's not there anymore. But we will send you to the classic cinema. We'll give you some tickets. 2 tickets to the classic cinema if you can tell us where the renowned cinema was in the old days. Anyway, Philip, 305 Glen Huntly Road was at old Helen Glow, which was a ladies' clothing store for many, many years.
Lingerie shop, was it?
No, it wasn't, Philip, as much as you'd like it to be. But that one is
Because
now...
I was going to wear some lingerie to that auction,
I
Gary.
thought you might, but you can just wear your best Korean outfit because I think it's a Korean restaurant now, Phil. Anyway, that one
nearly
goes
as
off.
exciting as lingerie,
No,
is it?
that one
Although
goes
it could
off.
be Korean lingerie.
It could be, Philip. but
Shout
that
out
one,
to all our Korean viewers that are
and
currently
friends.
watching.
Indeed, that one goes off on Wednesday, Philip, at 2:30
Like Korean
PM.
food?
No, not really, but I
Have
like
you,
it.
have
there.
you tried it?
No, you know I'm not a trier. I like my steak and my chicken and
Do you
my
know,
schnitzels
viewers,
and
if you
that's-
haven't got behind
Salad.
some Korean food, I'm not an expert, but this whole East-West fusion, Korean food when it's fused with kind of our Australian
you know,
ingredients, it's fantastic. In fact,
You just
there
get
is...
sucked in with trends.
you know what?
And, it's just
It's
food.
true.
It goes in and,
Try Kong in in Church Street,
I've heard
Richmond.
that's good, Kong.
Very hard to get into.
Yeah.
One of Lucas's restaurants, I
Yeah.
think, Lucas.
You like all those trendy places. all
Well,
those-
this Kong is seriously good. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's the Korean barbecue style.
Okay, let's talk on Saturday, Philip, about our auctions because we've only got a couple and
Yep.
there's a reason for that and you'll find out in a moment. But we are in Camperdown Street. Now, this is a great property. We shot GPTV from there last week. Philip, 23 Camperdown Street goes up at 10:30.
I'm excited for that
Darren
auction.
and the team there, of course, Krongold Zellman. Tell us
Yep.
a bit about this home just one more time.
Well,
quickly.
Gary, it's quite incredible because it's 4 incredible bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, swimming pool, but it gets better and better because it's got a whole basement area, including the most glamorous home theatre that you will ever see. I love it. I love it. And it's even got a Pilates room, Gary.
I think you should always have a Pilates room in every home, Phil.
You ever done any Pilates, Gary?
No, I just the thought of it, all that twisting and turning and staying still, it's not my thing, Phil. Have you?
Do you know what? The only thing I can say to, no, I haven't, but
No.
I can say to you,
Because you're going to tell me all this stuff that you're an expert, but you've never done it. Go.
No, I haven't done it. I'm
My wife does it.
thinking about doing it.
Yeah, and my
but
daughter.
I've got to tell you, walk past Pilates studios, and it's full of the most beautiful, sexy people, both men and women.
Okay.
I've got to tell you,
So we're not allowed in.
I reckon to do Pilates, you've got to be at least a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I've never yet seen an ugly person doing Pilates.
Well, I think there must be a qualification of looks, but I've got
No,
to tell
that's
you
what I'm saying. You can't do Pilates unless you're a 7 out of 10.
Tell you something. I got my visa statement with the Pilates bill for my wife and daughter. What a business that is. I can't believe how expensive Pilates. I keep saying, what are all these amounts going through? And they became Pilates
Yeah,
addicts.
but what Hannah's not telling you is that she's done a deal with Gucci, where when she buys something, they put it through as Pilates.
I hope so. I hope she's getting something else other than Pilates, because I can't believe how expensive it is when you're a Pilates addict. Anyway, let's move on, Philip, because we've got to go to Hughesdale. We're there at 12:30. Graham Cullen's auctioning and handling this particular property, Philip, in Paddington Road.
Well, it's a lovely
it's a good
property,
one.
Gary. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. It's joyful, this property inside. It's light, it's bright, it's airy, and it's affordable.
You haven't said joyful many times to describe
No, I like
property, but
joyful.
I like
I'm
that.
going to use that a lot more.
Keep it.
Joyful, like welcome to a joyful part of the dress circle of Caulfield North.
Well, you could save your best bill for national TV, Philip, because you are going to be on national television
A lot of pressure there,
Saturday
Gary.
afternoon, Philip, on the block.
So
let's have a look at.
Before we go to that, Gary, I was talking to Jeremy Rosens about that this morning.
That was such a good throw. We're going to have all this stuff on the block, and the girls.
But A, there's a lot of pressure on me. A, what do I wear?
Yep.
And B, do I have hair and makthink done?
Oh, you have to, Philip. Well, you have makeup for the show here, so you may as
No,
well.
but,
have it done,
okay, but that's a bit of self-applied makeup.
Yep.
Gary. The question is, do I have the whole,
I think you should get a perm. Like a perm. Can you get a perm? I like
a white tight-knit afro?
Oh, I think so too, yeah, maybe. But let's have a little bit of imagery here of the block, of all the things that are going on. Firstly, the party that we had at the block, Philip.
Yep, that was
here's some great shots and images of the party.
Shout out to all of those of you that are viewing at the moment that came. Thank you for coming.
It was a GPTV exclusive, Philip. Everyone was invited that watched the show.
Those lovely chicken and avocado sandwiches we served
they were
together
nice,
with the
weren't they?
French champagne. We didn't get the French, but got the local one.
That's right.
Serving it in the laundry to
Exactly
special VIPs.
Phil, I've got to say good luck to Julia and to Sasha for the block. We hope that they make a lot of money and do well. And well done to Jeremy Rosens and his team. Charlotte, his assistant, and Daniel, they have done the most incredible job in putting that whole thing
Let's
together.
hope we bring home the big one, Gary.
Looking
the big
forward
one.
to it, yeah. So the block.
That I don't say something so contentious on national television that I'm run out of the country.
Sunday night, you can watch it, the auction of the block, but it's happening on Saturday. If you want to buy, let us know.
Yep.
Come down and have a look at it. We can still get you there to the auction, but you have to register. Philip, on Sunday, we've got, I think, 10 auctions. We start off in Balaclava Road. I've got the auction honours for this property. I love the look of this home, Phil, and I love the location just around the corner from, I think it's Alton Street, if I'm not mistaken.
Gary, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, another car space. This is beautiful because you can move straight in, not spend a cent, Gary, and they're hard to find.
Sure are, Philip. Actually, I know this one. It's in just opposite the school there, opposite Caulfield North Primary or Caulfield Primary School. That's
spot.
a great one. We're looking forward to that one. Certainly be there because it's a fantastic property. 7 Linda Street, Philip. That one goes up at 10:30. You're going to have the auction honours there. We've got double auction action at 10:30 on Sunday.
Gary, this is a great home. I did the video tour there. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, solid brick family home. A great parcel of land, a great street, and that part of South Caulfield just going from strength to strength. But still undervalued, if you ask me. I reckon that's a growth spot.
I agree with you too. Tony Nelson, do you remember the character called Tony Nelson?
Tony Nelson.
You wouldn't have seen him in the RVN AMV Cootamundra television, but
no,
Philip,
I wouldn't have, Gary.
Tony Nelson
we were
was the
only
character.
ever allowed to watch the
ABC.
ABC.
Well,
Mum and Dad, if you're watching the show, and I know you do from time to time,
what did you do to him?
You pretty much crushed my youth. Do you understand that I was never at school ever able to keep up with the local kind of lingo of the kids, the things that we were talking about at playtime and lunchtime? I could have no part of that conversation. And every time the conversation broke up amongst the other 8-year-olds and I said, yes, but did you see what happened on Four Corners?
Yeah, right.
They all looked at me like I was from another planet.
Yes, well...
Thanks for that. Yeah.
Phil, looks...
All that therapy later,
Main
still
thing-
it's running raw.
Main thing is you've got over it and it hasn't affected you, Phil. But Tony Nelson was a character on I Dream of Jeannie, but we're in Nelson Street, Balaclava. Have a look at these sparkling, spanking brand new
You
units,
can
Phil.
say spanking in that part of Balaclava
Sure.
because
There's some spanking going on.
There is some serious spanking going on because it's an interesting and eclectic part of the world, walking distance, of course,
Take
to
us
the
through this,
vibrant and exciting Carlisle
2
Street.
bedrooms, 2
This is a brand
bathrooms.
new building, Gary, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, car parking. It's stunning. It's
Beautiful
absolutely stunning, as is your wife and daughter after they've done a Pilates class.
Yeah, indeed, Phil.
Stunning and a little bit sweaty too. But
Thank you, Phil.
we're-
You're getting creepy now. Let's move on to Queen's Road, Phil. Creepy and inappropriate. Triple auction action. We're in Melbourne, Queen's Road, Melbourne. Phil,
Yep,
check
Gary.
this beauty out.
This is virtually brand new, this building. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, basement security car parking. You know, these buildings are quite stunning because they come with all the amenities of high-rise living and in a great spot opposite the park.
Tennis, anyone?
Tennis, anyone? Well, how much do we love Tennis Grove, Gary? This
Sure
is
do.
3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, been beautifully renovated under architectural supervision. So Tennis Grove is a great street. We love Tennis Grove.
Hey, Phil, we've got another auction in Nelson Street. 15 minutes after the first one, we're going to auction the other unit.
Yes,
number
Gary,
Phil.
we are, and that's a 1 bedroom and
Yep.
1 bathroom, and once again part of the part of the Carlisle Street group.
Buzz. You get a choice of 1 or 2 bedroom, Philip. You can have either or both. 26 King Street is our sole auction on Sunday at 12:30. I think I'll come and join you there, Phil. Tell us about this particular
Well,
property.
Gary,
It looks good.
it's a ripper. Have a look at the detail in this house. Have a look at the quality of the renovations. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That is really the most stunning family home.
Double auction action at 130 Philip Tembarindi Road, well known as Caulfield South's best street. This is a very iconic property. I like it, Phil. It looks cool.
Gary,
And
it
certainly
is
it's
cool,
a big home.
and you know, this is a 1960s/70s classic, and it's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms.
pool there?
Gary, it's a terrific property on 638 square metres of prime Barindi, South Caulfield land.
I'm going to be around the corner in South Caulfield, Philip, back in Moore Street. We love it there. I've got the honours.
You're running for the Mayor of Moore.
I'm the Mayor of Moore Street, Philip. Me and Adam Josky this time joining me to auction this fantastic period home. What a great facade.
Stunning, Gary. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, plenty of car parking, a beautiful back garden. That's a great family home in what we have proving to what we are proving to be the most fabulous street. That
It
all
is a
sounded
great-
a bit complicated, isn't it?
Didn't it? You made something so simple, so difficult, but you're a master of doing that. Philip, we go to Neeram Road, a splendid period home. That goes at 2:30.
Gary.
We'll join forces. I'll meet you there
Well,
with Leon.
good.
Yeah.
Come for a coffee, Gary.
I
3
will.
or 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, off-street car parking.
Got a
for,
pool here too.
Oh,
Beautiful
Gary,
pool.
the back room on this house.
Yep.
Like, it's quite a pretty home from the outside, but I'd describe it as unassuming.
Yes.
So you really don't get an understanding from the street as to what it's going to unfold to at the back. It's
Yep.
incredible.
It's a stunning home.
house.
It is.
Stunning
It's
house.
recommended by, and we're looking forward to that. Philip, after 2:30 on Sunday, I'm just going to go on holidays. I'm going to go on Club Med, Caulfield South. That's just up the road.
You are,
It's number
Gary?
10 Nathan Grove. Have a look at
Where
this.
we did film GPTV from a couple of weeks ago, Gary, we set up a drone to shoot the lifestyle of this property
She's got to
because
go on our video tour. Let's show it.
you
now.
know,
The
show
video
up,
tour,
show
yeah.
that drone happening.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
what an incredible property! 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, home theatre, swimming pool, tennis court with lights. This is the ultimate family package, and you know, you buy that home, viewers, and you can cancel every future holiday because
Absolutely.
why would you travel to some godforsaken country overseas where you can get dengue fever, malaria, get hit
Yep.
by a tuk-tuk, when you can actually stay in that house and just live life large.
That brings down
Live
the
life
curtain.
large, I like that.
That brings, you can add that one to Dress Circle,
Dress
to your
Circle.
whole Pilates theme, everything. Phil. We move on from there. That is the end of it, Philip. That brings down the curtain on a busy weekend, although we've had busier weekends in spring, but that is a good one. Phil, we've got some great quality, but we're in great quality here. We are in a home of extreme excellence and beauty. Take us through this one, Philip, because here we are at 444B, Glen Eye Road, Caulfield, Phil.
Gary, this is another magnificent property under the guiding hand of Michael Wold, architect, joining forces with Olive Constructions. Now, we've sold many properties for them and they've always done a brilliant job together. Having said that, they just keep getting better and better, and we love working with people.
They keep lifting the bar. Just when you think that they've topped out, they find another place to go, which they've done here.
Correct. So what a great winning combination these two are, and this property is completely stunning, Gary. It doesn't matter whether you're upstairs or downstairs, outside, inside, whether you're in the laundry, whether you're in the incredible kitchen, whether you're in that main bedroom, which cleverly is on the ground floor.
Yes, Philip.
Gorgeous study, the polished boards, just the whole look of this property.
And here you've got some lovely footage of Adam strutting his stuff there, doing the video tour. He's very excited. He loves selling these products.
Yeah. How can he not?
Yeah, absolutely. So we look forward to seeing this one. This one goes up on Sunday week, Philip, on the 20th of the 11th. And we are looking forward to
the 11th. That would be November, Gary.
That would be the November. You're right, Philip.
And do you know, Gary, we've only got 6 weekends left of 2016.
Yep, that's it.
Viewers, we are currently signing up auctions for February and March of 2017, which is kind of scary to think we're writing 2017.
Well, it's a lot of all the settlements now at 2017. I'm settling, but this one goes up at 2:30, Philip, on Sunday week. So we're looking forward to that one, and we're looking forward to keeping you advised of all things that are going in real estate, because we're right in the middle of spring. Everything's happening. There's sales, there's wind, there's sun, there's everything going on.
Tell me, in closing,
awards,
Gary,
the block,
how's the horses been for you this spring carnival?
Look, the horses. The good thing about me and the horses, Philip, is that they keep me very, very involved in my work, because I know that I can't afford to retire, and in fact, I have to make up not only for what I'm doing, but for the losses on the horses, because they are regular losses.
I've got to tell you, viewers, if you want to know what motivates my partner these days, between his wife's walk-in robe and his stables...
Yes, that's right. I've got plenty of work for him.
He's going to be working till he's 120.
Absolutely, that's for sure, Phil, but I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. I do have a little bet on the side on the races, but it hasn't been been a bad spring carnival for me. For the Oaks, I went to the Oaks, 100 to 1 shot one. Never won a race before, 120 to 1. What hope have we got as the punters? No chance at all.
Well, I had 500 on that.
Oh, yeah, of course you did. Of course you did, Phil. Well, I tell you what, you saved what I lost, so that's a good start. That is a big wrap on GPTV on this 8th of November, right in the heart of spring. We look forward to bringing you all the news. We wish the girls and Jeremy good luck on the block. We look forward to sharing what happened next week's GPTV. My name's Gary Pearson.
I'm Philip Kingston. Have a fabulous week.